I think it is going to be a whole. Whatever.
Okay, good.
Good night, everyone. Welcome to yet another winter concert and art exhibition hosted by Tech, and really the applause goes to the students. So please give them a round of applause. So while Broadway will be expensive, you're getting a concert for free, right? And you get the art that aligns to the holidays. We're supposed to show the images of the art digitized, but we'll also send that out to students, okay? So if you have, everyone should have this on their seat. Right? And those of you who, if you've been here before, you know what to do, to hold it up. Right? Exactly. That example from our teachers. Yes? There you go. But it's so wonderful to see familiar faces and to see new faces. And thank you for always showing up on behalf of your children. So at this time, I would like to introduce our principal Wisconsin.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to see everyone this evening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this amazing winter celebration. This amazing winter celebration of our arts. This is our amazing arts department, from our music to our obviously visual arts department. One thing I will continue to say is that the art is part of the education of any student, of any child. It's not something extra. It needs to be part of, because creativity is education, is an intelligence in itself. So we're so excited to be here tonight, to hear, to see all that has been done. I want to thank AP Hyde, I want to thank the show, Ms. Fortuna, Mr. Elliott. These are the leaders. Yes, let's clap for them. These are the leaders of our arts department. Those that really are bringing forth just amazing skills and expertise and passion out of our students. So we're so excited. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of our beautiful community, our beautiful diverse community. And once again, I welcome everyone. Thank you so much.
Hello. We're going to start our concert portion over here as we move from this side to that side. This is our junior band, and one of the things that I really love about ITHS is that as a high school, a lot of our students show up here having attended middle schools or elementary schools, both, that didn't offer instrumental music. So every year coming freshman classes, there are a whole bunch of students who maybe never played an instrument before, like, hey, I want to play an instrument. And we've structured the curriculum such that we have junior band. So most of these people never played their instrument before September. So they've been playing for three total months. Some people have a little bit of prior experience. Typically, students spend 2 years over here and then go over there. So we do have some older students who started, but for the most part, these are our beginners. We're going to play three short Christmas carols. Probably going to go out of order. We're going to Jingle Bells first, which is like the first song in the book that they actually teach you. So we're going to do Jingle Bells. Once again, our junior band. Very good. One, two, three. That version of Jingle Bells you probably learned in like the second week of October. It's one of those like, all right, we're going to keep coming back to that. So now, for the much more advanced stuff. The arrangement of two Christmas carols that we've done before. We're going to pause in between them as we rearrange our percussion section, which is happening right now. The first one I think is called the We Three Kings March. Percussion resets. That was good. Fun's on drums. Great. Got this. We got like drums. That's fine. Smart. Good. Cool. How's that? Running around in the back, like crazy, like a rearrangement on every shoulder. So now for now, we're going to chair, here we go. Alright, so another round of applause
for the junior band. Spectacular. We're going to now shift one ensemble here and move on to the string orchestra, and I'll talk about them. And so, string orchestra. First of all, we have Scarlett here, who is doing double duty. She's got two gigs. So, tenor saxophone in the junior band and violin in the string orchestra.
This is silly. I feel ridiculous with the microphone. String orchestra is, for now, a bit of a hybrid because when I came to Infotech and started doing the full instrumental program, we had junior band and senior band, but I brought this with me. And we haven't yet structured like a junior strings and a senior strings, but that's on my lengthy list of things to do. So eventually, there'll be that. So strings, we have some people here who are seniors who have been playing for years and sound great. And we also have people who haven't been playing for more than 3 months because they started playing the violin or the viola or the cello, on like September 15th. So this is a combined beginners and more advanced. This is 9th grade through 12th grade here. I'm going to play 3 tunes. We're going to start off with a The song in your programs is correctly, it's called Nightmare on the Housetop. Nightmare on the Housetop. It's really up on the housetop, but written in a minor key. Terrible musical joke. I apologize for that. Anyway, here we go. Great. Nightmare on the Housetop. Kevin, you have elbow room? We have balloons are encroaching. Okay. Step this up off the seat. We go. We good? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So next, we're going to bring Gabriel over, and Gabriel plays down, and
Gabriel plays
flute,
and
he does
a lot of playing outside,
Google and stuff too.
Anyway, so he came to me, and he's going to play a solo in a little while with Sacno, but earlier in the year he said, hey, I want to play Carol the Bells. Actually, Screenworkers just playing Carol the Bells. Like, you want to play Screenworkers? Sure. So I wrote a few parts to go along with what the Screenworkers is already doing. So Gabriel, this is Carol the Bells.
What else are you doing? What are you doing now? Oh yeah. You good? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
ninth graders through seniors of varying ability levels and that thing. There's this arrangement that we do like every year. It's called like Classic Christmas Medley or something. So Classic Christmas Medley, we did it last year. If you were here before, we did it 2 years ago. If you were here 2 years ago, it's fine, and it's got medley Christmas tunes, and it has like beginner parts interspersed with more advanced parts, and it's a really good idea, like as a thing to have. All right, so that's great. It's the only arrangement that I could find that anyone had written like that, and I'm sick of it. So during Regents Week last year, I wrote a new one. So this is a mashup of Do You Hear What I Hear and The Little Drummer Boy that I wrote between proctoring in June. But it does the exact same thing where there's like beginner parts for our people who are in ninth grade or haven't played before, and then these guys do this competition. So they got the highest award you could possibly get last year. It was great. So to torture them, I wrote really hard parts for all the people who are playing in the front. So we'll have both very beginner parts and the hardest thing these people have ever played before. Here we go. Quiet at the beginning. Cool. Good? This guy doesn't have to write at the beginning. That's what we're doing. 1, 2, 1, 2. where Gabriel's done a couple of weeks, and he's been working on a really large piece by the French composer Bizet, who wrote the opera Carmen, that everybody in here's heard before, whether you wanted to or not. And so there's this big Carmen medley that he's working on, and this part, which you'll probably recognize, is the entr'acte. And so this goes in the middle of the opera, and this is like a fairly often performed violin or flute solo. This whole second goes with the company on piano. I will get out of the way. You don't need me to wait for my hands or anything, right? Cool. Your music all set to go. All right, I will go in.
on the flute. And keep those hands going for Miss Olga Sagno on the piano. Alright, so we're now going to take it over to the last group of the evening. This is the senior band. And so these people did not start playing in September. So some people here kind of maybe played in middle school. Some people like Larry here play multiple instruments. You have to step over basses, the whole thing. And we also did the instrument competition last year, and they played spectacularly well. And so, again, maybe out of some sense of cruelty, I gave them much harder music this year. So we're going to play 4 arrangements. of your Christmas favorites. Maybe not Christmas favorites. Christmas songs. I need to see it. So I'll come over here to everybody for me. Alright, and slight prep. Man, we're gonna play just like a concert. Just play a low B flat. It's the first note scale. I'm gonna come back here. Actually, if I can do it, you got little dots. Then B flat. Nice and quiet. Everybody, concert B flat. First note scale. Just low and warm. 1, 2, ready, go. Just the B flat. Come down a tiny. I don't know, you're doing alright. Try it now. No, other way. Yep, wait. Nope, other way. Other way. Yep, go. Wait now. Now split the difference. Up. This. Yeah, now try. Yeah, cool. And then this one. Yeah, cool. Alright, so we have timpani drums. In this group, we get out all the fun percussion instruments that we have. We've got these chimes and everything. Here we go. So we're going to start off. This is a song called Brazilian Sleigh Bells. I was completely unaware of its existence until this fall. This is a Percy Faith song, and if you're not familiar, as I hope you're not, Percy Faith was like a easy listening, light classical Boston pops kind of guy. Back when that was a thing in like the mid 20th century. Anyways, this is his original composition, Brazilian Sleigh Bells. Here we go. More logistics. Here, just I need
Oh yeah, those
maybe the hero. Where's this go? Right there. Alright, take 2, take 3. Brazilian Sleigh. You got 2% up there? I just use it. Okay? Count. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. That is the glory that is pursuing sleigh bells. We're now going to continue with silver bells. And one of the things about this group is when we do NISMA, we are a jazz band because New York State has, you either have to be a strict concert band or a strict jazz band. We have drummers playing a drum set, and we have these guys over here. We have the Ohio brothers, we got Larry. We have a rhythm section. We have like guitars and pianos and stuff. So we tend to do jazz. As a result, Larry Furman here has, you'll notice Larry's not reading any music, and it's not because he's got a photographic memory. Do you have a photographic memory? No, doesn't have photographic memory. None of these songs came with piano parts. And so at the beginning of rehearsing these, I would just give Larry like the lead part and say, make something up. So he essentially wrote and or improvised, and really what's the difference? All the piano parts that you're hearing tonight. And now he's going to play a little piano intro on Silver Bells as we go into this tune. So here we go. Larry, take it away. I like that song. Nice little arrangement. Larry Furman on the piano intro yet again. Next we're going to do is begin to look a lot like Christmas. I really like this song as really silly, quasi-insipid Christmas songs go. It's a great one. This is probably the most challenging thing we've done in many, many years, which has made it really fun. We've spent a lot of time digging into how all the harmonies, the chords, and the melody of this song are both really complicated. Usually you get one or the other. Like you got a simple melody and we'll put some cool chords to it. Or here's a bunch of cool chords, or other way around, some chords, complicated melody. This is both. Plus we get to use the chimes. And it's a holiday concert, so we got chimes. I'm also talking a lot because we got 5 trumpet players for the first time in a long time. Round of applause for the trumpet section. Their parts are kind of nuts. And so when we did the run through, I said, don't worry, I'll talk a lot in between so you can rest your face. Because basically they have to like put the trumpet on their face and play blaring loud notes and really low for these next two tunes. So I'll probably talk a lot after this one. Here we go. Beginning of Smell Like Christmas. Cheesy. Embrace the cheese. Very good. Oh, one, two. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and. A particular shout out to Jeffrey Sierra here playing baritone saxophone. Right. So in a similar vein, we're going to close it out here. This is Here Comes Santa Claus. And again, these arrangements are like pretty complicated, kind of all over the place. And on this, we're going to have like trumpet players playing like super high. Oh, we have that habit. Okay, I'm going to even announce this. So we have art stuff over here. Let's go do art speech before we do last tune. Yeah, let's do that. No, okay, we can do it after. You want to pause? Just do that. Yeah, good, cool. So, it's good, it's advised to take a little more time. But, now,
Oh.
yeah, very cool. So, we have technical support now. Artworks that our student artists are now.
Good night.
I didn't expect you like happy.
Okay.
Different players
Santa Claus. So here we go. This here comes Santa Claus. Okay.
We have two amazing art teachers, Ms. Jenny Cho and Ms. Caroline Fortuna. If we saw the work outside, they decided to do 3D art instead of 2D. And then some of the artwork you can see in the background. So at this time, our two amazing art teachers.
Hello everyone. My name is Ms. Cho and this is Fortune. So we're the two art teachers here at Tech, and just to get started, I taught studio art and illustration this year, and the PowerPoint is really fast, but mine will come back again later. But for my studio art, it's usually an intro course for high school, so my studio art students were mostly freshmen this year, and they created a drawing from observation right here. So these are some examples that they created, and they also painted places that they found significant to them. And yeah, so these are some examples that my freshmen painted this year as well. I also taught illustration, and those were for mostly my juniors and seniors, and they created these drawings that are very whimsical, very funny, kind of strange, following the surrealist movement, and they also painted and drew architecture, with watercolor and pen. So these are just some examples that my upperclassmen did this year.
Good evening. I'm Justice Fortuna again.
This
This semester I only taught creative crafts and fashion art. I would really like to thank Ms. Woods and Ms. Time for allowing those two fairly new art classes to be able to take place. It's just two new classes that students are able to learn about the arts in a different form, and you can really see by the artwork that they've created how they've been really able to excel. While it's still art, they're doing a different type of art, which maybe interests them a little more. So some examples of the artworks that they've done that you can see outside for creative crafts. Hispanic Heritage Month, they did a papel picado, where they explored how to actually cut paper with their hands using knives and create designs that inspired them based on the culture, the Hispanic and Latino culture, and just what they know about the culture and their experiences with it. And then for the second part of it was the creative crafts created houses or cabins, mini cabins, sculptures, and they used wooden sticks to create those. That was a big project, which took them a very long time. I am very proud of them. And you can see when you go outside the hallway, you'll see all the little details that they put into their cabin designs. It took them a long time. They put a lot of work and effort into it, and I'm very proud of them. They used inspiration from the Bauhaus art style, so they created modern style winter cabins. And then for fashion art, Hispanic Heritage Month, we tried this new thing where they did two-dimensional art, so they drew their fashion designs based on Hispanic, Latino dance culture. So they selected a country of their choice, and then based on that country, they did some research on what their ethnic dances were like and the costumes that they would wear for those dances. And they created a design for a dance, and then they added some real actual fabric to it. So they actually learned how to hand sew and create those holes that you see in the fabrics in their designs. Thank you. I'm very proud of the students, and just make sure you go out and take a look and really look into their art, because they did a lot of work and put a lot of effort into it.
So thank you all so much for coming. I'd like on behalf of everyone to thank Principal Woods Powell, Principal Hyde, Zachno, everyone else who helped. I always want to make sure to thank the custodians who helped set everything up.
I think this moment. Can I have Miss Joe, Miss Fortuna, Mr. Elliott, come front and center. Come front and center. I'm going to make sure that, can we salute these teachers? I think it goes without saying that, can we be a little louder for them? I mean, just experiencing a 10 out of 10, yes, AP High, a 10 out of 10. Just seeing their passion, what they were able to bring out in our students, whether the visual arts, but they receive more of it in our music. I mean, some of these students just started everyone. They just started in September. Look how they sound. And so with that being said, I'm going to reiterate again, I'm going to say again, that art is education, right everyone? It is not, absolutely, it is not separate. Every school, you have to get that, every school should have art, right everyone? Every school needs music. Creativity, because that is an intelligence, as I said before. So today we are proud, we stand proud with our students, through our students. So amazing. So I wanted to make sure we took the time to salute our teachers, to give them just the space to celebrate who they are. They're investing countless hours. I know what they put in And I also want to thank ATI, the music department. So ATI, yes. So right now, I know, once again, we're so excited that you're going to see some of the art that will be that's outside as well. You can feel free to also check out the art that's also shown. But once again, you don't want to move too quickly without seeing the visual art. Right, everyone, we've been listening to the music. Please also take stock of that. I do want to make sure that we also thank our alumni for coming out. Yes. Our parents, some of our school partners are here. We're so excited that you came out to support Infotech. And thank you, parents, once again, the families that continue to support the amazing work that's happening. I'm at Infotech, and once again, I'm so excited to also support our staff that came out. So everyone, on behalf of the entire Information Technology High School family, I want to say happy holidays. Please, let's all get some rest. Enjoy our loved ones. Really take stock of what's important in this life, right, everyone? And once again, we'll be back in January with more. In spring, we have our beautiful spring. Yes, we have our beautiful spring showcase. Also, that's outside in the courtyard, everyone, not inside here. But we're excited for that and other opportunities with our parents and once again with our school community. All the parents that came out for our holiday party. That was a great time last night. Thank you for coming out. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.